motor on the, whoa! Hit about 140 down here, into the compression, slight lift. Oh. Don't hit, oh, I hit the curb, okay, that's fine. Didn't die. See if we can actually get some pace through the chicane for once. Maybe shot it, overshot it a little bit. Hey guys, it's Luke here and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to, well, actually a pretty crazy adventure with my Mark 7 Golf R. You join me here in the kind of back section of the pits at Spa. My first time here at Spa. That over there is Eau Rouge, of course here with the Golf. I'm actually been out here for a little while here in mainland Europe doing quite a lot of things off camera, to be honest. I've been enjoying some time away from the cameras and stuff like that to actually enjoy this car that, you know, I've built since I've had it. In fact, I have done a Nurburgring track day. That was epic fun, but in fact, I do have some other things booked, hence why we're here at Spa. And that's why I wanted to bring you this video. We're doing 4 tracks between now and 24 hours time. It's currently an evening session here at Spa, which is really cool. My first time here, but yeah, this car will be doing 4 tracks in the next 24 hours. Obviously Spa, which is where we are now. We've got the Nurburgring Nordschleife, where I was for the track day, do a TF lap of that. I've also got a TF lap at the GP circuit. So if you like track content, then this is a good one for you. Now the car is absolutely filthy, covered in all sorts of grime. A few miscellaneous war wounds, like my air dam down here. I've lost a center cap. Absolutely caked in brake dust. Gone through a set of pads, but I am having an absolute blast. So let's hop in the car and attack Spa for the very first time in my Mark 7 Golf R. So damn good. I absolutely love it. The next 24 hours is going to be tiring though, that is for sure. Making the most out of my time over here. First full lap down into the iconic Eau Rouge complex. It's pretty savage in this car. Short shift to 6th, on the brakes, 5th, down, off the brakes, in. Oh! What a car! Stepping away from the real life Spa just for a moment to the version in F124. How cool is this? Big thank you to, of course, F124 for sponsoring today's video. Very cool actually to compare the differences between the real life track and the virtual track. And I'll be honest, there aren't any. This is so realistic. Not just, you know, the undulations on the track, how the car behaves as you're driving around, but the scenery, the way that, you know, in this case, the sun bounces off all of the scenery around it, some of the surrounding areas and whatnot. And actually, the big change between F123 and F124 is actually how they've completely remodeled Spa. I'm talking everything. Because let's be honest, racetracks do change, you know, as years go on. I'm not talking about just around the tracks themselves, but actually the surroundings, the grandstands, the banners, everything like that. Going down into Eau Rouge then, this car goes through the gears so quick. Ratios are crazy short. Anyway, flat through here. Heading towards the DRS board. There we go, a little bit of a beep. This is mega fun, absolutely mega. And of course, with F124, there are a ton of different things that you can do. Braking at the 100-meter board, as we can see. Obviously, completely new career mode. You can choose to actually drive as yourself, or maybe your favorite person on the current grid, or an icon of the sport, perhaps, that is now retired. Physics have been completely remodeled, you know, even down to spring rates, how the car is weight distribution is set up, everything like that. It's all intricately done to pretty much make you feel like you're at a certain track in real life, driving a certain car in real life, especially with this rig that I'm using at the moment. It's super realistic. Brake at the 100 meters, hard on the brakes. It's actually quite funny, I had to lift off around here because there was a soundboard just on the left there, and I was slightly over the decibel limit. Go on, Hamilton. Is that me? Am I Hamilton on this? Whoa, God. It is epic fun. Of course, all of the tracks from the whole F1 calendar are listed on the game, and if you really want, you can follow along your own career mode as the real life championship is unfolding. A big thank you again does go to F124 for sponsoring today's video, make it possible for me to play this game, share it with you, tell you basically what it's all about, and also compare it to what it's like driving it in real life, which is really cool. You can find all the details to F124, which is releasing very soon. If you're watching this video as soon as it goes up, find all the details down below in the description. But I think I'll finish this lap off, head on into the pits, and miraculously merge back to driving the Golf around this legendary track here in Belgium. M3 Touring, which is just going for a cruise, are we, chaps? Have it! It's a great track, but flipping out, some of the driving this evening is not too amazing. Hello. Back round for what will be one final time through Eau Rouge. Has to be my favourite corner on the track. Has to be. Let's go full send. Much later on the... Whoa! Flipping hell! Down the back straight. I've been out here at the ring actually, I have done my first ever Nurburgring track day. Still only got probably under 20 laps under my belt. But I did manage a 7-minute 49 bridge to gantry, which I'm very happy with. Regardless, I suspect there will be quite a lot of traffic. So this won't be a personal best, I'm sure. I do enjoy that section, a lot of fun. Light over the crest. Could manage with a flat over the first crest, but don't quite have the balls for that at the moment. Hard braking zone. Down into Foxhole. A lot different this year, completely resurfaced. Hit about 140 down here, into the compression, slight lift. Don't hit, oh, I hit the curb, okay, that's fine. Didn't die. Through the first YouTube corner. Could have had a better line through there, if I'm honest. All good. Given that it is pretty busy out on the roads outside, it's not too bad here, which is good. And the outside of Mr. Mustang. Slower section of the track. Temps are a little high, although it's a lot hotter today than yesterday. Through the Adenau complex, up the hill. The uphill section, not on the brakes for a while, so good to get some brakes cooled. Approaching Carousel now. performance is absolutely savage in this car. G80 race taxi, through Whipperman, and round and down into Brunchen, following a lovely GT4 RS. Jump, a lot of air. That was insane. Wow. Bit of a lift because there's some traffic. Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tell you what, this has been a good lap so far. We go. We're back, this time at the Nurburgring GP circuit, Grand Prix circuit. Now, one thing about this particular outing is there's bikes, which is not too ideal, and there's actually quite a lot of them. Brakes into T1. Maybe slightly late on the brakes. actually get some pace through the chicane for once. Maybe shot it, overshot it a little bit. This video has certainly been a little bit of a whirlwind, and unfortunately, due to various different things, I'm actually unable to make Hockenheim. So I cannot do 4 tracks in 24 hours. I've only done 3, but 3 pretty awesome tracks. We still managed to drive, of course, Spa, then come back to do the Nurburgring Nordschleife, and then straight over to the Nurburgring GP circuit. 3 tracks in 24 hours is pretty good. It could have been 4, but only 3. But still, the car is in one piece. It's been an absolute mission. Plenty of cool stuff driving past. I'm actually on the road that comes basically down to Adenau, just down there if you know the ring. And yeah, it's unfortunate about Hockenheim. To be honest, it's 2.5 hours each way from here. And so to be honest, in this, it would have been a little bit painful, but nevertheless, it has been a lot of fun. It is obviously a shame that I couldn't do Hockenheim, but I think we'll save that for another trip. 3 tracks in 24 hours though in this car has been amazing. Always wanted to drive Spa. It's always a pleasure to drive the Nürburgring, and the GP as well is something which, to be honest, is quite, well, I say it's rare. I think it's most Tuesdays that they open the GP track here. But yeah, this thing on this trip has been epic. As I've said on some of the other socials as well, I have been a little bit quiet, to be honest, across the videos and Instagram posts, TikTok, that kind of thing. I've kind of just been taking a bit of a step back and enjoying myself, which is something which, to be honest, I should probably do more often, and just enjoy this car that I've built. Still, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please make sure you leave a like and make sure you subscribe for all the adventures still to come.